That's how beautiful you are.
I always feel like the first few days of any trip sets the tone for everything that follows. No pressure to tick off all the tourist spots just yet. Just enough time to settle in, figure out the city, eat really good food, and enjoy being together. For this trip, Melbourne became exactly that. Since we arrived way before check-in, the only logical thing to do, eat. Our first stop was Kome Eatery. We ordered their sticky soy pork ribs, Japanese curry fried chicken, a spicy chicken sando, and even a hojicha latte. Safe to say Melbourne welcomed us very well.
Me? Oh, you also? Kung may extra, send it. Tadakimasu. Huh? Siya lang. Para i-taste. Wala ko pwede na palo. Kanina maaraw, ngayon maulan.
After lunch, we wandered into Charlie Bit Me. Such a cute name. It felt cozy and somewhere you'd want to become a regular. The dirty golden latte immediately caught my attention because the last time I had it was in Hong Kong where I got engaged.
Tikman mo na ho.
So far, Melbourne hasn't let us down coffee-wise. Finally, it was time to check in. And wow, this apartment completely exceeded our expectations. Just with that view alone, our place was 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a huge kitchen, a spacious living room. Somehow, we had front row seats to both sunrise and sunset.
Yeah. Another bathroom. Ang ganda naman. Kitchen.
I could already tell I'd be spending a lot of time just staring out these windows.
Hi. Our room.
After settling in, either Phoebe, SJ, and I unofficially became the planners of the family. We mapped out the next few days of the trip. As the sun started to go down, we walked along the waterfront toward the district. Our home for the next few days was Docklands. And honestly, I don't think we could have picked a better base. One thing we immediately loved was how easy it was to get around. We were very lucky enough to stay within Melbourne's free tram zone, which meant we could hop on and off the trams without spending a single buck. For visitors, that's such a huge bonus because it makes exploring the city so much easier. Dinner was something we'd all been looking forward to. Krabby's crab boil. Ironically, while the surrounding area felt surprisingly quiet, almost abandoned, inside Krabby's, it was packed. Apparently, everyone had the same idea. The seafood was fresh, flavorful, incredibly messy, and definitely not cheap. But honestly, some meals become memories. This was one of them. To end the night, we walked over to San Churro. The churros were great, but what really surprised us was the traditional Spanish hot chocolate. It wasn't a drink, it was basically melted chocolate in a cup. Rich, luxurious, we couldn't even finish it and ended up taking the rest home. The long walk back to the apartment was exactly what we needed. That night, SJ and I ended the day watching a movie, looking out over Docklands, and letting the vacation finally sink in. Sometimes that's all you need. The mornings in Melbourne have a different kind of energy. Everyone seems to have somewhere to be, but somehow nobody looks like they're rushing. Breakfast was just around the corner at Billy Barista. Simple, no frills, exactly the kind of cafe locals actually go to. I stuck with my usual avo toast and a hot chocolate. Watching locals come and go made it feel like we briefly stepped into everyday Melbourne life.
Side.
After breakfast, we headed to Patricia Coffee Brewers. And immediately, guys, we understood the hype. There was already a queue stretching outside into the laneway. Most people happily stood or sat outside with their coffee. And the menu couldn't have been simpler. Coffee, pastries, that's pretty much it.
Okay na? Okay.
We shared a chocolate chip cookie and a cinnamon bun, ordered 2 flat whites, and wow!
Ayun po kaya gusto ko.
That flat white might have been my favorite in Melbourne, especially considering it only costed $5.20. Proof that great coffee doesn't have to be expensive. We ended up staying longer than planned, just soaking in the atmosphere while waiting for us to done and done. Next stop, the State Library of Victoria. Walking inside honestly took my breath away. The famous La Trobe reading room has been inspiring readers since 1913.
Parang nag-ibang direction sila.
there, we continued to Melbourne Museum.
Pwede kayo magalaw.
Dinner brought us to Thai Town inside QV. Not every dish was a winner. The salmon papaya salad probably wasn't our favorite combination. The pork skewers, amazing. The pad thai, definitely a yes. Thai milk tea was on point. For dessert, we walked over to Hareruya. We just shared 3 daifufus between the 6 of us. Double black sesame, yuzu mango, and kinako cream cheese. The black sesame though was easily my favorite. It's a combination that's become increasingly popular around Melbourne's dessert scene, blending Japanese sweets with Australia's love for artisanal ice cream.
Black sesame yan ate. Well, Hareruya.
The night ended exactly how family vacations should. Back at the apartment, talking, laughing, and changing the plans for the 100th time. I woke up to one of the foggiest mornings we'd had.
It's a sunrise here.
Looking out the apartment window almost felt unreal.
Myself to buy everyone breakfast. When I checked
It was only 6 degrees. I originally planned on sneaking out alone for Bakemono before everyone woke up. Turns out, Ate Phoebe was already awake, so we made it our little morning adventure.
I'll just confirm the order. So I got 3 ham and cheese, 2 spinach and ricotta, 2 honey sesame, 1 small flat white and 1 large flat white.
Wild.
We brought breakfast home for everyone. Ham and cheese pastries, spinach ricotta Danish, honey sesame sea salt pastries, everything was buttery, flaky, and somehow disappeared within minutes.
Late lunch today, ha?
We were so full. So full that lunch got pushed back. Instead, we spent the early afternoon exploring. Thankfully, the sun had finally broken through. Our first stop was the Shrine of Remembrance. The shrine was built to honor Australians who served in war. But today, it's also one of Melbourne's most peaceful places. Standing at the balcony overlooking the city, I completely understood why people recommend coming here. The view was incredible. From there, we wandered through the Royal Botanic Gardens. 170 years old, and still one of the most beautiful green spaces in Australia, with over 8,500 plant species from all around the world. And since we're there, lunch was at the Terrace, which is exactly what we needed. SJ and I ordered flat whites, an affogato, a cheeseburger, and a breakfast burger. Nothing overly fancy, just really good food surrounded by one of Melbourne's prettiest views.
Thank you. Yeah.
Before dinner, we squeezed in a little shopping at the DFO. Right after that, we dropped everything back at the apartment and headed out again. Dinner became an unexpected mini reunion because we met up with SJ's cousin, Kuya Miko, who also happened to be my sister's high school classmate. Such a small world. After authentic Chinese food at Yulong Fu, Kuya Miko insisted that we couldn't leave Melbourne without visiting Brunetti. And I understand why. Bustling, lively, packed with desserts in every direction, it felt like the perfect place to celebrate another full day together.
Ano? Ayaw mo na ng ano?
Kain na lang.
But the night wasn't done. We ended the evening back at the apartment. Out on the balcony, talking, laughing, enjoying one more Melbourne night before we parted ways the next day. The next morning, I woke up really early to catch sunrise. Sitting there, I realized these first few days were never really about checking landmarks off a list. They are about sharing meals, morning coffees, long walks, late night conversations, and making memories with family that somehow become the moments you remember the most. Melbourne has this gentle way of slowing you down. It doesn't ask you to rush from one attraction to another. It invites you to sit a little longer. Order another coffee. Take the scenic route. Stay for dessert. And somewhere between all of that, you realize you've fallen a little bit in love with the city. 3 days in, and we were only just getting started. See you on the next.